Welcome to Story Time with Billy. This story is about the time that we experienced a massive flood while deep in the wilderness of Yosemite. So we got to Yosemite, it took forever, but we finally landed a wilderness permit so that we could go back into the true wilds of Yosemite. So the first day, we had an amazing but strenuous hike to base camp, which is called Little Yosemite Valley. And then the next morning we woke up, we got all our gear on, we had some breakfast, and we hiked to the top of Half Dome. To get to the top of Half Dome, you have to climb like with these wires, and you're just climbing and you're on these boards and it's like straight up. It's insane that they allowed us to climb this thing made out of wire. It just didn't seem safe, and we didn't clip in. It was wild. So we get to the top and we just like take in this amazing view. And it was just incredible. But then the way back down was almost even more scary. It was wild. Anyway, so that night we decided we're gonna hike all the way back 12 miles in to the Merced River Valley, on the Merced River Valley trail. Now Lacey's knees started acting up on her, and we had been hiking into the night, and we didn't know if we were gonna find a campsite, but we finally found a spot. We had the camp off trail because we just couldn't go any farther. And that night while we were camping, the entire valley flooded so hard. It was a little scary. But we go as far back as we can where we think it's safe, and we just spend a day there just exploring in this beautiful moss covered area near the river, right next to the river. And we thought, oh, it's gonna be so easy, we'll go back, it'll be fine. But because the valley had continued flooding from snowmelt because of unusually warm temperatures, we had to pretty much go off trail through extremely freezing water for miles and miles. The valley, it was serious flooding. It wasn't like flooding that you're used to seeing. The river was raging, and the trail was just gone. We had to go right next to rattlesnakes. We could hear them. They were I would say a foot away under the rocks, just all over. But we made it back.